14 years ago, I had a colonoscopy, despite no family history of cancer. All I remembered in the meeting afterwards was the doctor saying, "Cancerous polyp removed," and we got it all. A subsequent sigmoidoscopy and biopsy confirmed that. Within a week, I sent an email to friends and colleagues suggesting they get a colonoscopy. It might also save their life. 9 years later, I had persistent back pain. My GP and I attributed that to an old back injury, so a CT scan was scheduled with a radiologist who happened to be a friend of mine. He knew my history and suggested an additional scan to make sure we covered all bases. We were both shocked to see that my left kidney had atrophied due to a tumor blocking the ureter. This additional test really did save my life. After 13 hours of surgery in Edmonton, the tumor was removed along with the kidney, and the artery was cut and resected. I woke up feeling great and was amazed at hearing the extent of the surgery. I returned home to Canmore a couple of months later to start 6 months of chemo at the Canmore Hospital Clinic. That's where I met my nurse navigator, Fiona. I knew nothing about chemo except that anecdotally it was hard on a person. My first session surprised me. Things were on time, everyone smiled, and seemed genuinely happy doing their work. One of the challenges for any patient requiring long-term care is knowing what questions to ask about something you know nothing about. But all of my questions were fully answered, no matter how stupid those questions may have been. It was clear that the positive attitude and genuine caring of Fiona and her colleagues like Ashley rubbed off on their patients. After that first treatment, I realized the people at the clinic weren't just treating the disease, they were treating the patient. I've had over 50 chemo treatments since that first one 5 years ago. It generally consists of intravenous Thursday morning at the hospital, followed by getting what I call a baby bottle of chemo that's hooked up to me for the next 46 hours at home. One Friday evening not long ago, it looked like the bottle hookup was becoming loose, and I was worried the chemo might leak all over me. I went to emergency. No one had experience with the infusion pump, but agreed it might be loose. My choice was to go to Calgary or phone Fiona, who had given me her number for emergencies. She was hosting a dinner party. After profuse apologies from me and a brief description of the problem, I heard her ask her daughter, who was cooking, "How long till dinner?" After the reply, she said, "Wait at Emerge, Eric. I'll be right over." 5 minutes later, she came and determined there was nothing wrong, much to the relief of both of us. I'll never forget this act of kindness, which shows this is more to Fiona than just a job. In all of our discussions, Fiona has helped me approach stage 4 cancer as a chronic illness, requiring treatments, much like someone with diabetes. I've been able to switch from looking at cancer as a death sentence to focusing on how to live the best life I can in spite of it. I'm constantly thankful for the love and support of family and friends. I include Fiona and Ashley in that group. They really understand what matters to me and help me live the best life I can. I'm sure a lot of Albertans would say the same thing about their nurse navigator.